We often think the most profound spiritual practices are hidden away in temples or require hours of silent meditation. But what if I told you they're actually hiding in plain sight, woven right into your daily to-do list?
I mean, really think about it. What if making your bed, doing the dishes, or even just taking a shower could be a powerful way to reset your mind and, yeah, even recharge your soul?
Well, that's the absolute core of living Shinto. And look, this isn't about religion with a capital R. It's a way of life, a philosophy that turns these simple, everyday actions into powerful rituals for your own mental clarity and resilience. Okay, let's get into how this actually works.
So, first up, we're going to talk about a concept that takes the simple act of washing and turns it into this amazing psychological tool. It's all about creating boundaries in our, let's face it, pretty chaotic modern lives. Think of it as a kind of spiritual hygiene.
This practice is called Misogi, and it's got this incredible origin story from Shinto mythology, where a deity, Izanagi, takes a ritual bath to wash off the impurities of the underworld. For us, that underworld is just the stressful, noisy, demanding world we walk through every single day. Now, here's the crucial point. This isn't about fixing something that's broken inside you, not at all. The whole idea is that your soul is like a perfectly polished mirror, naturally pure and bright. And all the stress and friction of life, that's just a layer of dust that settles on it. Misogi, then, is simply the act of wiping that dust away. And get this idea is literally built right into the architecture of a Japanese home. The entranceway, the genkan, it's this in-between space. It's not really outside, but it's not quite inside either. So when you take off your shoes there, it's more than just being clean. It's a physical ritual to consciously leave the stress and the persona of your public self right there at the door. And what is so cool is that modern science is totally catching up to this ancient wisdom. Research like this, here from Spike W.S. Lee, is proving something called the clean slate effect. The physical act of washing literally signals to our brain that it's okay to let go, to wash away the residue of a bad meeting or a tough decision. It's a cognitive reset button. And this chart just breaks it down beautifully. You can see how these different levels of cleansing do different jobs. A quick hand wash when you get home, that's Tamizu. It's like flipping a switch from work mode to home mode. Changing your clothes, kesai, that's about shedding your public identity. And that deep evening bath, that's your modern misogi, a full body reset for your entire nervous system. Okay, now let's take this idea from our bodies and apply it to our home. So, moving from personal hygiene out into our environment, this is where we stop thinking of cleaning as a boring chore and start seeing it as preventative mental health care. The concept is called hare. At its heart is this beautiful belief that spiritual energies, the kami, are drawn to spaces that are clear and bright. So cleaning isn't just about getting rid of dirt you can see. It's about proactively clearing out stagnation and clutter so your space feels alive, vibrant, and full of good energy. And this is such a huge mental shift. In the West, we tend to clean reactively, right? Oh, it's messy, I guess I have to clean. It's a chore. Harai is a preventative ritual. The mindset is totally different. It's, I clean to keep my mind from getting cluttered in the first place. You're actually building an environment that protects your mental state. You can see this perfectly in the Japanese tradition of osoji, the big year-end cleaning. This is not just about tidying up for the holidays. It is a deep, mindful ritual to clear out all the physical and emotional junk from the past year, creating this fresh, pure space to welcome whatever's next. Okay, this is wild. You know that world-famous 5S system for efficiency that came out of Japanese industry? It's basically a secular version of hare. When it's taught in Japan, seiso, or shine, isn't just about making things look nice. It's understood as a ritual purification, about showing respect for your tools in your workspace. And that last step, shitsuke, or sustain, that discipline is seen as a spiritual practice. So why? Why are all these rituals of washing and cleaning so important? Well, the answer is in this incredibly compassionate reimagining of a single, powerful word.
That word is Ki-gare. Now, it's often translated as impurity or sin, which sounds pretty heavy, but there's a much more profound way to understand it, as Ki-gare. Ki is your vital energy, your life force, and gare means to wither or be depleted. So Ki-gare isn't a moral problem, it's an energy crisis. It's your life force running on empty.
And that shift in meaning changes everything. Suddenly, burnout, stress, feeling down,
These aren't personal failures or character flaws. They're just a state of Ki-gare. You're not broken. Your spiritual battery is just low. It completely removes the shame we so often attach to feeling exhausted.
You can kind of picture our mental state on a spectrum, like a fuel gauge. At the top, you have Genki. That's feeling full of life, your energy is just flowing. Then there's Ki-gare, where that energy is getting low, and if you stay there too long, it can lead to byoki, or illness. So the whole point of these daily rituals is to catch yourself when you're in that Ki-gare state and actively recharge. And this is where it all clicks together. Misogi and Harai, they aren't just nice ideas. They're your charging cables. Feeling drained? Take a shower with the clear intention of washing away that mental dust. Feeling mentally cluttered? Clear off your dust to get rid of that stagnant energy around you. These stop being chores and start being active, easy ways to recharge your life force. Okay, let's bring all these powerful ideas home, literally, and see how this can totally change our relationship with the space we live in, and by extension, with our own lives. You know, a lot of the mindfulness we talk about in the West is very inward-looking. You sit, you close your eyes, you observe your thoughts. Living Shinto offers this amazing complementary approach. It's outward-looking. It basically says you can't have a calm, clear mind in a chaotic, cluttered room. Harmony starts on the outside and works its way in. This right here is the key takeaway. When you intentionally care for your space, when you practice Harai, you're actually building an external support structure for your own internal peace. It's less about going to a special, sacred place, and more about making your own home a sanctuary. And it all boils down to this one beautiful idea. Your home is your shrine. Your life is your prayer. When you treat your space as sacred, all those simple acts of caring for it, wiping down a counter, making your bed, they transform your whole life into a kind of living prayer. So I'll leave you with this question. It doesn't have to be some massive change. What's one tiny daily ritual? Making your morning coffee, washing your face, tidying your desk at the end of the day. What's one thing you could reclaim, not as a chore, but as a sacred moment to recharge your life?